Plod bot has joined the stream. Plod has joined the stream.
Plod. Welcome to the stream, as the sign says. Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Plod Plod. It's our Monday evening, regular weekly stream. I hope you're doing okay. It is a public holiday in the UK today, so I've had a day off work and it's been lovely. I've been doing lots of Minecraft. Should have been outside doing other things, but no, I've just been sitting here all day doing stuff. I'll show you in a minute what I've been up to. Lots and lots of things. Has the music started? Yes, it has. Good, good, good. I'm glad we're all here. We are streaming. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Gun. How you doing? Welcome in. I am tonight streaming in the correct resolution. Last week, strange things happened to my stream at the beginning, and it wasn't ideal, but it's all fine. It's all fine. Everything's going to be all right tonight. It's good. Good to see you, Gun. We are without Lawful Meteor tonight, at least for the beginning. He had to go off and do another thing. You know, it happens. So that's fine. We're just going to kick off. We're going to do some create mod tonight, a bit like we did last time, but I have made a lot of progress since last week's stream. So don't worry, we're not just picking up where we left off. It's going to be a little bit more interesting than just placing lots of track. There's still going to be a lot of placing track. Don't get me wrong, but it'll be fine. What else have I got to say? Oh yeah, VE Day. It's one of the reasons we've got a public holiday. There's normally a public holiday today. This time of year, first Monday of May for May Day, but also VE Day happens on Thursday this week, so there's been special commemorations about that. So Victory in Europe Day is something we want to remember and commemorate. I mean, I've done nothing particularly special for it, that's got to be said, but I felt it was worth a mention. Just for awareness, you know, we're doing stuff. Cool. Should we crack on into the game? Let's hope the buttons work. That seems to work, and we just need to join the game. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming. Here it comes. Joining the world. I should have done this before I switched to it, shouldn't I? Here we go. Watching paint dry. Oh, here we go. It works. It works. We're in. We have apples in our hotbar, as everybody should have, because they're healthy and good and tasty. Right. I've been up to stuff. So as ever, spoilers. Many spoilers coming up. I mean, there's a spoiler right now. I don't know if you can notice it, but there's a spoiler right now on your screen, and you're going to see quite a few. And hopefully, I mean, I've made a lot of progress today. I just threw an apple. I've made a lot of progress today, as I said, and actually over the weekend I've been working on stuff. So much so that I've probably got enough content for another Create Mod episode to come out next weekend, as long as I get it all edited in time. And some of what we do today will go towards that. But let me show you what I've been up to. Starting off in this direction, because I walked out of that door. That wasn't the doors. This is the problem with having a symmetrical house on four sides. Is I just walk out of random doors and it's never the direction I intended to go in. So this over here, this is new. We saw this last week. This is also newish, but that was at least in my last video. This wasn't here before. It's quite simple. It's crushing wheels. I've got crushing wheels now, because so you just put stuff in here and they get crushed and they come out this side. Oh look, lots of things I've been crushing. And in order to make crushing wheels, I had to make other stuff. Oh, did you see that big jump? So I have got one of these things, a mechanical crafter. So I've had to kind of make some space for it. In fact, we probably need to. If we go upstairs, we've just got a drop that we can drop down there, which is probably not ideal. Although, yeah, maybe I just need to fence it off along the top here. I'll probably do that at some point. So otherwise I'm going to forget. But let's go back downstairs. But yes, as well as crafting my crushing wheels on there, I crafted the thing I need, which I'm wearing on my chest right now, to go flying. So I can fly now. Look at this. Whee! So I can sweep around. I've got a lovely jetpack on, and I'm really enjoying the flying. Although I do keep doing that. Lots and lots of damage. Lots and lots of full damage. By the way, did you hear the yo yo yo? I certainly heard it. I updated my sound stuff earlier in the week, so there might be some things that don't work as I should. But that's okay. But I've also been busy finishing what we did last week. So if you were around last week for the stream, you will know that we created a railway track, a bit like this one, that goes over in that
Hippie
direction.
has joined the stream.
There he is. Sounds like they need testing. Oh no. Why did I say anything? I should probably straighten this one up, shouldn't I? And bring it to the left a bit so we don't have that kink in it over there. But also over there, it's a bit too close to the wall. So both of those need changing. We'll sort it out. But this was a double track, as you can see by the fact that cutting is twice as wide. And we decided to make it a single track to begin with, to at least get all the way to our destination, which is the wood farm, all the way over there. Look, 802.1 blocks away. So I've done it. Let me show you. So I have got this single track going all the way along here, and yeah, it needs a bit of work still. It goes all the way along there, around the corner, and I'll probably want to change it so that it cuts this corner off actually and goes diagonally over that way instead. So we might do that in a bit. But yeah, there's no actual bridge there, as you can see. It's literally just track over water, which is not ideal. I mean, put that on a real railway and trains will be falling through that. I've got another cutting over here. This one actually took a lot of work doing this cutting, because it also comes up a few levels, as you can see, round the corner, goes off diagonally for a bit, and then round. We've got another bridge over here over this kind of dried up estuary thing, and another bridge over here over this other dried up ditch thing, through a tunnel in the middle of this hill. This was a beautiful looking hill before I came and destroyed it. I'd like to make it look nice again. And then another massive bridge. More of a causeway than a bridge, but a bit more elevated than the other ones. All the way over here, and that brings us to the wood farm, which isn't working all that well at the moment. I'm going to kind of ignore that for the sake of my video. But there's a few things in here, like the oak one, for example. The oak one has just stopped moving, and it's not switched off. It should be moving. Like the there's a snail here. What? Why are you here? Yeah, that one's doing all right. Look at that, whizzing up and down and doing its thing. Although we've got a few trees that have grown in places they shouldn't, so that's a bit of a problem. So yeah, a couple of issues to deal with, and also there's no overflow clutch stopping system on this, so this one just churns out stuff. Nearly full up again. There's a bit of acacia in there as well. Yeah, when I came over here earlier, this is just spat out stuff all over here because it's run out of room. So we do need to sort the storage out. Obviously, part of the point of bringing the railway over here is to collect the stuff from here and take it over to my storage. So it won't stay full up in its double chest for long, but that is something we clearly need to sort. We're not doing all of that on tonight's stream, obviously, because that would be daft. Takes very long to pass sunlight, doesn't it? Don't know if that's a Java Edition thing, a modded thing. I'm just so used to having mods that make it pass quickly. Should I eat so that I'm not dying from the fall damage every time I do a crash landing? So what I want to do is I want to bring a second rail all the way along here. That's my first job. And but also there's a slight difference because we've got no track bed going on underneath that track, and I do want a track bed because it looks really weird if you're just placing it directly on the grass and then on the stone and so on. And obviously we need to make this wider through here so the other line can come through. We need to do a bit of terraforming and bridge building. So basically I want to double the track and I want to try and make it look as nice as I can. And also at this point, this is where I need to decide whether it is going to carry on going the direction it's going. Bring up the map. Or is at this point where it started going diagonally and I might make it carry on going diagonally. Cross the river over here. Because I know we've kind of got the island in the middle, so it's two smaller bridges. But we could kind of do a similar thing there maybe. It's no wider here at the mouth of the river than it is there, really. And it's obviously a lot more direct, just going straight across that way. So I might do that. I might take all of this out and make this diagonal bit carry on over that way. So maybe we'll do that first. we'll start placing the second rail, and we'll do it diagonally from over here and just make it carry on straight along there, and then we'll move this one to join it. But before I place any rail, as I said, I want to do the lining thing underneath, and that means basically I want gravel underneath it. So that means I need to get some gravel, and I need to have one in my, basically I need to offhand gravel, so gravel in the offhand while I'm placing the rails in my forehand, and that should give us a bit of a track bed. I think that's how it works. It's a long time since I've done this, but yes, need to do a bit of eating. I also do need to keep an eye on how much, oh, down to half, okay. How full up my
Thank you for
jetpack
the
is.
follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Mango. Welcome in. So I did have a load of gravel, but I've already turned all my gravel into sand. Do I have more gravel? I probably do. Where do I keep it? I think it's around here. The storage is such a mess. There's my gravel. I've got loads of the stuff. Let's get rid of some of the things I don't want. That would probably help. I'm actually genuinely using apples as my primary food source at the moment. I haven't sorted out food, and haven't sorted out armor and enchantments. That's why I'm wearing gold and stuff. Gold and iron and things. So the next episode after the next one, so episode after next, I will try and do some enchanting and some armoring. I've got a bit of netherite, look, so we'll get some more ancient debris. Get some more of that. I did have a fun adventure over the weekend. I went to I set my mining machine going in the nether, but my mining machine wasn't set up to line the tunnels it was going through. So off it went through a lava lake. Of course, it carried on through the lava lake, and I couldn't. So I had to then make another machine to go through and line the tunnels and try and basically catch up with the first machine with the second one. Yeah, no, it was a mess. It'll be in the video. It was quite funny. I did take gravel out. Good. I just want to experiment for a minute. So if I've got gravel in my offhand and I'm just placing rails on solid ground that already exists, let's do it over here. So I do that. Yeah, it's not going to place anything under there. That's because there's nothing. But it's only on the slopes and things it'll place it. So if I dig under here, maybe with a shovel will help. Do something like that. And then I place the rail. Preferably straight on. Oops. It's all going wrong. That's not a fair test. You come out. Right, place the rail there. And bring it along here. That does place the gravel underneath. Good. That's what I wanted to know. So we might have to do some digging under our track beds to make that happen. What happens to the... Okay, that's what happens to the stuff that was there. Oh no, that's because I dug it out already. No, that's fine. Okay. Obviously we won't be doing that over the bridges because, you know, that would... It would don't block up the river. Okay, let's fly over to that diagonal bit. So we don't only want to lay the rail, we want to actually dig out the track bed a bit. That could take a while, couldn't it? Yeah, I think we do want to make it diagonal over here. It seems silly. That corner's way too sharp. Way too sharp. Which means we've got to bridge over this giant thing, which we might just cover over and ignore. So what I'm going to do is starting somewhere around here, and you want it on the flat bit, don't I? Where do we want? This is kind of going nicely down the slope. Where's the map? Yeah, we want it to come. Oops. We want to keep going. So it's at this point we want it to keep going in that direction instead of curving around. So, but this is flat now, is it? It's obviously going up to that level. Yeah, so it's only around here that it goes flat. So I'm going to start there-ish. Just bring it along diagonally. Oh yeah, but I don't want to be doing that, do I? Because I want to do what I literally just said I was going to do, which was to dig the track bed first. So we're placing gravel underneath it. This could take a while, especially as I'm on iron tools. No efficiency or any of that. I could get one of my machines to do it, but they will only go in a straight line. So it's actually probably quicker just to do it with my shovel. For a bit. But we're only doing this, but then the terrain will go down a bit, hopefully, maybe. I mean, that's the alternative, is just... Actually, yes, but why don't I just build it up a block? That would be sensible. Let's do that, shall we? I'm going to fill all this in again. Sorry, Jack. Why did I not think of that? Just put it all up a block. Start up there and let the gravel do its thing. That's what I'm going to do. But yes, how have your Mondays been? What have you been up to? Anything fun? Have you been out? Have you been in? Have you been doing stuff? Has it been productive? Has it been chilled? Has it been both? Do I have any axes? I do. Although I don't. The reason the axe is in the box is I need to remember to not use it when I've got the mechanical saw on me. We want that tree gone. There we go. Beautiful. Yay, more apples. Yeah, more about the apples than the wood at the moment because I need them for the food. Right, so we have the gravel in our offhand. We're going to place that diagonally. And yes, there's an issue here, but we're just going to go along here. Keep it diagonal. Although that is way too close to the other one. So we're just going to place it diagonally kind of there, I think. So place it there. That's more like it. And then bring it over here. And I'm going to have to keep placing some blocks, but then I've got the gravel, haven't I? So, right, yeah, I can do something like that, and then place the thing, and it should be nice and straight. Yep, and it's placed all the gravel in. Even goes down the banking. Oh, this is great. Why did I not do this when I was placing the other stuff? Okay. So more of this, please. Might need to go and get more gravel later. That's not what I meant to do. We end up standing in the middle of the gravel. Okay, so it kind of looks weird with one up and one down, but the other one will be at this level too, because that's what we're going to do. Housework! Oh, I hope you got it all done. Sometimes housework can be rewarding and fun and stuff. Let's get rid of some trees, shall we? Oh, so much quicker. And here comes the rain. Always, always raining. That tree there needs to go. That's not what I want. Shall I organise my hotbar a little bit better? Let's just move some things around like that. Good, good. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a little nap. Hopefully that'll stop the rain as well. Yeah, I think it's going to. Okay, but at this point we do want to start coming down. Although we're going to go back up over here, so maybe we don't. Yeah, and let's get rid of some more trees. Then we can see what we're doing a bit better. So you do kind of obscure the view a bit. Don't really want to fill that thing with gravel. Don't really know what I do want to do with it, but... yeah, we go. So that's coming across at that level, and it can stay at that level for most of the time, actually. So we're just going to place a bit of gravel along there. Get rid of these two trees. And yeah, that one. Oops, that's the wrong place. Okay. Right. We can do this. Oh, what? Food. Need to eat food. Starving to death. It's fine. It's fine. All the apples. Why are you... Excuse me. Hi. Why are you here? Vivian? Why are you here? Where have you come from and where are you going? There's not a village around here for miles. Seriously, there's no village around here. But what? I don't want to kiss. No, stop it. No. Where are you going? I mean, seriously, there's no... There's a village there. And there's a village up there. There's literally no village for miles. Where have you come from? Vivian is the special trader. Oh, I didn't know there's a special trader. Vivian, come here. I want to talk to you. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a thing. Okay. Bombs. Rope. Well, I don't want any of these things, but not yet. You're very confusing, Vivian. But have a nice day. Yeah. Bye. I'm very confused. Right. So like a wandering trader that, well, obviously wanders, but yeah, we need more gravel. Completely missed a diagonal from over there. Right. That looks like the right... Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's only placed one block underneath. That's interesting. So this all needs filling in with gravel then. That's I thought it was gonna kind of cascade downwards. You're just gonna follow me around and get in the way. That's okay. You do you.
Steering Ilo has joined the stream.
Hello. Steering. I think we had it right. Steering Ilo. Steering Ilo. Steering Ilo. Yep. I've got to go with the boss attempt. How you doing? Welcome in. And I'm out of gravel. I'm not out of gravel. I'm just out of gravel in my offhand, which is fine. Something like that. I'm not sure. Change of username. Oh, it's Robin again. Change of username again. Robin. I changed your walk-on alert. Remember, you got a walk-on alert.
Thank you for the follow.
There we go. Hi, Connor. So I changed it to the username you used last week. And obviously it didn't trigger for this week. I'm going to keep playing that on my channel because it's going to embarrass you. MB King, yeah, I think that was the one. How you doing, Robin? Right, this looks a bit gappy over this side, doesn't it? Can't have the rail overhanging the edge. The trains will never get along there. Looks completely unsafe. Same here, look, this is piling up a little bit more. Let's do a little bit of oops, a few missing gaps around here. That one. Just get down there, yeah. It's kind of automatic and kind of not. Now here's a question. Am I going to just place a bit of gravel on top of the tree trunk, or am I going to do it properly? I think we all know the answer to that. It's my world, I'll do it my way. Right. No one's going to know. Who's going to notice that? Okay, that looks a bit better. There's another gap here. Let's just do that, that, and that. Okay, good. Crunchy, crunchy gravel. Vivian. You're lucky there's no trains coming. Right, so I'm going to just bring that, oops, back a little bit. Because we want it all gravel. But yeah, we probably want to keep it at this level, don't we? So that means mining out the grass that's around this way into a kind of a straight line-ish. It's gonna go along that way. Why are diagonals so hard? Need to be over here, I think. That's how to work it out. Then we'll place... Oops, that's not how to place stuff. Something like that. Bring that over here. Okay, that has placed gravel most of the way along. Oh no, we've got a wiggly bit. Don't want a wiggly bit. Try that again. Nice and straight, that's the way. And yeah, that's fallen down there a bit. That's okay. Some flowers in the way, causing havoc. And that needs shoring up there. Why did I choose gravel? Well, I suppose it makes sure that the embankment actually goes all the way up, doesn't it? I'm playing Minecraft because I'm goated, says Robin. Fair enough. Let's just break a bit so we can see what's going on. All the pretty flowers getting in the way. There we go. Right. How straight that's going to be. These trains are going to... Phew, this is going to be great. Okay, so we need... I need to be shoveled again. Should I work out where it's going first? It's going along here, so it just seems to be easier to kind of start at the other end of the diagonal and work towards the track. Just going from the track in a straight line in diagonal seems to be beyond my ability. Thanks for the Thanks for the follow, Foxy Cute Fox Girl. Welcome in. I completely lost the ability to talk then. Did you notice? It's fine. By the way, does anyone recognize the reference in the stream title to what I'm doing today? Do you know what I'm on about when I say driving the last spike? It's a song title. I'll give you that much of a clue. This is good. This is great. It's going well. So we're on this bit, and do I just want to keep going in a straight diagonal line think I do. That kind of makes things easy, doesn't it? What did I do? Says Robin. Rev, what did I do? No, well, map. Okay, what? Oh, and I would have bought, timed you out for something. Isn't it dark enough? Apparently not. Okay, I've got to just carry on placing gravel then. Is this too far away? I don't think it is, so just going to place more. That's keep doing it with a shovel and it's not going to work, is it? No, I want something I can't place. So like I can place the gravel. There we go. A sword. I can't place my sword. Oh, I'm out of gravel anyway. Get that in there. There we go. Now it's dark enough. Okay. Do you like kneecap, Lod? Great mod. Kneecap. I know not. I know not. Don't know what kneecap is. I think we're ready to place more track. Good. Gently down. Yeah, stick of that landing. I'm learning how to jetpack safely now. Takes a little bit of getting used to. But I'm so glad I've got it. I wish I'd made it earlier now. So we can carry on straight along here. Yeah, we need to do a lot of digging out on this bit if we want it to carry on at the same level. So just along here. Oh, there are bands. I have heard of them, but I don't think I've actually listened to them. Maybe I should do that. If you remind Living Carrot, he will pester me. He will make sure I listen to them. Because he's like that. I do have some iron and I do have some sticks. This is good news. Do I have a crafting table? I've got plenty of wood. I thought I had a crafting table in my inventory. I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna make another one. It's fine. That's what I do when I run out of tools. Make more. We're gonna use a few shovels, aren't we? Let's make 3 of them then. And the reason I keep making crafting tables is I keep leaving them behind. I'm a little bit short on inventory space too. Let's just chuck some stuff in my backpack out of the way. And I do want my axe out of the backpack. Where is it? There it is.
A_Phipps has joined the stream.
Hello Phipps, how you doing? If you're not following Phipps, give Phipps a follow. He is my friend over from Ludic SMP when we used to play together. And Phipps has been having a bit of a content creating break and is back in action. And you also would have seen Phipps over on Bedrock Legends last month where we were playing together. I am out of gravel, so we're going to fly away home. But while I do that, I just need to do this because Lawful's not here to do it. There you go, a proper shout out. What I need to do is I need to make that come up on the scrolly text as well when I do a shout out.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Castelbarus. I'm 903 years old and I'm the man who's going to save your lives and all 6 billion people on the planet.
Join the stream.
Everybody's joining. Hey Eric, hey Gary, how you doing?
Fox is a cute fox girl has joined the stream.
Hey Foxy cute fox girl. Coming in the first chat. Any tips on how to use Create? I'm new to the mod. Ooh.
Gary 1638 has joined the stream.
Hi Gary. Yeah, it's more intuitive than you would think, but there are a few things that are not. That doesn't really help, does it? If you want some good tutorials, and it's where I started, so I really do recommend it. Have a look at Bruno Dan Oy on YouTube. Bruno Dan UY. Just search Bruno. He did a little tutorial series a little while back on Create Mod, and it's just really, really good. But the main thing is you need a power source. Once you've got a power source, you can do other things. And look out for andesite early on, because andesite is precious in Create. It's like the most useful thing to begin with. You're going to need lots of it. So I guess if you wanted like a 30-second bunch of tips, then that's what I'll say. But yeah, I'll say more. I mean, just watch videos. If you want to watch my videos, because I started from scratch in my my Create Mod series. So yeah, have a look. Hopefully I explain things reasonably well as I go through. I need that in my offhand. But I guess the key thing to remember is it is still Minecraft, so like anything you would normally do with Minecraft you can still do. So some people will get hung up on the I don't want to use vanilla Minecraft mechanics if I'm playing Create Mod, and it's kind of, well, why not? It's still Minecraft. Use them. It's still part of the game. So I guess that's what I'd say as well. Yeah, check out Bruno's YouTube. Check out mine as well. I've got videos where I kind of start and go through and make lots of mistakes as well along the way, so, as everybody does. But yeah, Mr. Beardstone, definitely worth watching his stuff as well. He explains more in his Perfect World 1 series than he does in Perfect World 2. In Perfect World 2 he's up to speed and doesn't explain it so much. So if you want to watch Beardstone, watch his earlier Create stuff to get the hang of it. And in fact, watch his FTP Skies stuff, because that's where he first discovers the mod and gets to know it. But obviously, I'd prefer you to be watching my stuff. But Bruno and Mr. Beardstone are both
Cat Not a Fairy has joined the stream.
Mr. Cat Not a Fairy, welcome to the stream. So I got your attention and then said nothing to you. I don't want to create a sloped S-bend. I want to play some track. Are we just too high up or something? We are. Do I need to be here? Is that the level? I thought I was down a level, but maybe it's at this level it needs to be. Too far away. I knew it was going to do that. Okay, we'll try it around here. It thinks that's a sloped S-bend. I don't want any weird S-bendy things, sloped or otherwise. Just want it to go straight, mate. Good. That's it. I just can't. Just want to place the thing.
Buried Bull has joined the stream.
Hey, we did it. We did it. We got it. Hi, bye Red Bull. How are you? Interesting name. Are you sponsored? I've never ever drunk Red Bull. Never ever ever. Don't ever intend to. I would say I've never had an energy drink, but that would be a lie, because I used to drink Lucasade. Back when that was the only energy drink you could get. But yeah, I certainly didn't get on the big energy drink bandwagon. But yeah, I got a couple of friends who are really quite badly addicted to energy drinks. So I'm determined to not let that be me. So yes, I don't know what Red Bull's like. We probably want this to look nicer, and so I'm just going to kind of do that. And yeah, that's probably enough. Just so that it's not just a straight up thing, just to give it a little bit of a gentler slope. I mean, if it's meant to be gravel, then it wouldn't be just piled up vertically, would it? It would come down a bit. Not that Not that you actually want the entire embankment to be made of gravel, because that would be odd as well. It would just get washed away, wouldn't it? Especially if it was in Britain. Am I thirsty? I'm not actually. Well, actually, yes, I am. Now you mention it, but I've got a cup of tea. That's the energy drink for me. Pips watches Plod full of cool train stuff. Well, my cool train stuff is nowhere as cool as Mr. Beardstone's. Mr. Beardstone's cool train stuff. To be fair, but he stopped doing cool train stuff in his latest series, and I'm carrying on doing cool train stuff. So maybe my cool train stuff will become as cool as his cool train stuff, because I'm going to get some more practice now. Although this bit, laying down the railway, it's not exactly exciting, is it? Let's be honest. But it needs doing. You've got to do the grind in order to get the rewards. That's Minecraft all over, isn't it? That's why it's such a good game for kids to play. Because they learn that lesson very quickly. It's that life isn't all about instant gratification. So we're getting deep now. We're getting deep. Right, I can bring that along there. Good. Getting deep and we're getting dark, but not deep dark. There we go. Oh, I need to finish drinking that tea because it's going to get cold otherwise. Yeah. Made by Mrs. Plod and tastes lovely for it. Right, we're nearly here. We're nearly at the bit where we need to just go across the sea, the river, the estuary. Right, let's ruin some more beautiful Minecraft terrain, shall we, by ploughing through it with our hideous railway. It's not, it's beautiful. There we go. So if I place some more gravel around here, I kind of get to the edge of it. Oops. I'll do that one there. Make a little W shape. That seems to work quite well. Come around this side of it.
Thank you for the follow.
There's another follow. We're getting all the follows tonight. Who's that
Thank
coming
you
in?
for the follow.
It's by Red Bull and it's Mr. Pig Stew. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, both of you. Good to see you. Now there it goes. Both names at the same time. The bot's being efficient with its little scrolly text along the bottom of the screen there. Right. Do I want to take the gravel away to the edge? I think I do, you know. I think I do. Just got to remember there's going to be another track coming along that side. Not that that affects anything we're doing at the moment. I am out of gravel again. But we're even closer to home than we were before. I created an account called Don't Buy Red Bull. But I can't phone verify. Oh, okay, fair enough. I wouldn't say I'm anti-Red Bull because I've never tasted the stuff. But I do know that energy drinks can be addictive. And yeah, never good being addicted to something. Good, I was wondering if we're actually out of gravel. We only had 2 stacks. Let's get ready. Let's get some more gravel ready, shall we, while we're doing things. Let's get rid of some other bits. Don't want that or that. Oh, I don't want dirt, don't want that. Anything else I don't want? No, there's more in my backpack that I don't want, but there's safety in my backpack. Right. Let's shove all that in there and that'll get crushed down to gravel. In our beautiful crushing wheel. Yay! Okay. So next time we come back, we'll have that ready. And I do need to keep a little check on my jetpack, because it will run out at some point and I will come crashing to the ground and it will hurt. Yeah, it's on about a quarter. Yeah, about a quarter. It lasts till quite a while still. Right. We are placing all the gravel. And there. Hello, Piggy. Why have you come to watch me do this? It's not interesting for pigs. It's barely interesting for humans, let's be honest. I've got to stop putting myself down. People will start believing this. That one. Like that. Just want to get to the water's edge. And we'll make it look pretty some other time. But the closer we get, the easier it'll be to get across the water. Maybe I should... oh, I did get rid of everything else, didn't I? I could have just made this out of stone or something, couldn't I? That's alright, gravel's fine. Right, where are we going to go with it? Which is the middle bit? Kind of there. So we're going to get to about there, aren't we? Why can I do that one and I can't do that one? Java's weird. I'd be able to reach that on bedrock. There's one parity change I do need to make in favour of bedrock over Java is make the reach the same. By which we mean don't make it shorter, make it bigger on both. Well, make Java match bedrock on that one, not the other way around. There's lots of things I should do that with, to be honest. I've kind of made that wonky, but we'll sort it out when we're doing the other one anyway. As long as we get there. Is that as far as we're going? Yeah, we want to fill that corner in. Maybe that bit as well. I've literally just run out of gravel again. That took all the gravel that we went to collect. Which was all the gravel that we had left. Okay, but we have got it.
Pizza has joined the stream.
Hey, Cal. You would be able to reach, but you wouldn't have your jetpack if it were bedrock. This is true. This is true. We want the best of both worlds. Although, can you... I'm sure there's a mod that gives you some kind of jetpack in bedrock. Did Dan Rob's Probs do a thing that had jetpacks in it? He might have done. Can't remember. I'm sure it's possible to make an add-on that does jetpacks in bedrock. Not that I've got it, not that I've played it, but it's not impossible. I don't know why I was coming up here because I know that's not where the things are. The things I wanted are over here. Look at all that lovely gravel. That's what we wanted. Okay, so fly back over this way. And there's our thing. That's what we're after. Now the question is, if I just build a bit of a kind of support at this end, will it reach? Will the rail reach all the way over here? And I think we already know the answer. And it's a 2-letter answer.
Lord Vader 1994 has joined the stream.
Hey Lord Vader, welcome in. Whoops. Coming in for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate the lurkage. It still counts as a view as far as Twitch is concerned, and that's the main thing. I think we need to go a couple of blocks higher. We are on Y65 there. And over here we are on Y67. Yeah, I said a couple of blocks and I was right. 2 blocks is what we want. Let's just build all of that up. It's a funny shape. It won't be that shape forever. Okay, moment of truth. Am I holding enough rail? Probably not. Oh, hold, yeah, there's another stack there. Have you tried the Extendo Grip from Create? No, can't say I have. Is that in one of Beardy's packs? Or is it a separate thing? So I've only actually ever played Beardy's packs. Yeah, too far away. We knew it. We knew it would be. Well, I'm not going to do... Actually, yeah, as I've got the gravel. I'll do it out of gravel. But we probably want to change it something else. So what's roughly in the middle? Further that way? That feels like the middle. It's probably the lowest point, isn't it now? Place the gravel! Place the gravel! Place it. There we go. Yeah, that's completely off center, isn't it? It's base create. Oh, okay, so it'll be in this place. It's like the potato cannon's less celebrated brother. Okay, that sounds like fun. I will have to explore. What was it called? Extendo Grip. Ooh, read my chat away. Extendo Grip. Shit for summary. Greatly increases reach distance of the wielder. Okay. Can be powered with air pressure from a back tank.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
Wow, that's gone quick. It increases, yeah, okay, nice. No durability used. Air pressure's gone from this. Ooh, okay. How do we make one of them? Why is it telling me about anvils? Oh, so it's telling me. So you make an extendo grip. How do you make it? Mechanical crafting. Okay. Brass ingot. Ooh. I could make one of those. I think I've even got a spare hand at home. I don't ever got a spare precision mechanism, but I might have. We could probably make one. Ooh, it's night time. That sounds like fun. How far can you grip with it? Does it say? Just increases the distance. It doesn't say how much it increases it by. But worth having a go. It's like, yeah, I started using one the other day. It's awesome. Oh, I think should we do that? Let's go and see if I've got the stuff. Let's go in the right direction. Let's see if I've got the stuff, or if I've got a spare precision mechanism. If I've got a spare precision mechanism, which if you try to say too fast makes you completely garble all your words, then I think I've got everything I need for it. Let's have a little looky. Yeah, I've got spare hands. I do. Oh, yes. Oh, let's still try and place it away. So, one of them. And one of them. What else was it? Sticks and brass ingot. Okay, fine. That sounds easy. Brass ingot and sticks it downstairs. Right, I want one. 8 blocks, maybe 9. Okay, well that's more than Bedrock Edition. That is going to make life a lot easier. It's one of those things where the sooner you make it, the more benefit you're going to get from it. Right, what's the recipe? So, brass, then precision, then 6 sticks. So it's like, okay, fine. So, brass there, precision mechanism there, stick, and then the hand at the bottom. And just check I got that right. Yeah, I think that's right. Right, didn't hit my button. Yo, Plod, can you say 838 Binner Forget? It's for my college. I just said it. Is that good enough? Okay. Open a door. Can I open a door? It's got to be in the offhand. Oh, it needs to be powered up, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you're going to be in my song. Oh, good grief. Okay. Ooh, look. Oh, okay, I can. So even without it being powered up. Oh, but this uses up the durability, does it? Oh, it doesn't seem to be. Nice. Cool. Have some fun. It is
Twitch
ridiculous.
adverts in 1 minute.
It takes up half the screen. But that's fine. Watch me place this gravel now. Yes, that's genuinely useful. That's a game changer. Thanks, Cal. You've made my day. It looks funny with other tools. Oh yeah, look, it's got a gravel in it. So what if I held that? Yes, and that. Holding up. Look, I couldn't even reach my mouth to eat that. Oh, I can actually, just about. That's ridiculous. Okay, this is good. I worked out my Y levels earlier, didn't I? And I've forgotten. So that was 67. So you want to bring that up to Y 67. The ads are going to start in a minute, though. Well, I'll say in a minute. In fact, let me just snooze them. Let me snooze them. Oh, I'm too late. I'm too late. I can't snooze. So we're going to have a little break, and I will see you in a little bit. I guess that's what we're doing. Where's my break button? I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Hey, yeah, welcome back. I forgot that weird piano. In fact, let me get rid of that. I've been talking every time it plays this piano music. I say I need to get rid of it from this playlist. So let me do that right now. It's going to hit delete on there. Oh, it's because it's in there twice. That might be a part of the problem. So get it to play something else. Let me just save that playlist so we never hear that music again. It's not exciting enough for my stream. I need the exciting music to make up for the... Yeah, you know. Right, let's get back into the game, shall we? Good, we've even got the right logos. I just wanted to check that. Did you have a nice break? Did you have a little stretch? Did you grab a drink? All of the things. The important things. Look, I can place the blocks from up here and I love it. Just happened to have the right things to build this thing, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Cal, for suggesting this. Because you're right, it's a lot of fun, but it's also genuinely really useful. Does it work with weapons? It just extends reach, doesn't it? So I'd be able to... Who wants to volunteer? Hey, Pig. Pig, I want to try a thing, okay? Should we see if this works? It does seem to work. Yeah, thanks, Pig. Thanks. Okay. I like it. I like this. Right, we're trying to get this up, really, aren't we, to 67 in the Y level, and so that the train track can come across onto it. And I'm building it. I'm just going to build a wall across here to begin with, I think. Am I out of gravel? Yeah. And at least some of these blocks will be in the right orientation to have some track on. I'm doing this in the deepest part of the water, of course, which would be where the middle of it is, so that kind of makes sense, but it's also slightly... Just looks like bedrock reach. I think it is a little bit more, just a little bit more. Right, we want to come up 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. That should do it, and this track that I've got here, that should remember that we're trying to join it onto there. Maybe it doesn't. In that case, let's redo the selection. It says can connect, it's because I'm standing on it. There we go, that's what we wanted. Nice and straight like that. And yeah, we don't want to be placing gravel underneath that at that point, because we're going to build a bridge there at some point. Okay, but now we want to put the gravel in there. So no more fancy reach. Oh yeah, the durability has gone down. Okay, how do we repair one of those? Need to work out how to do that. And to do the air pump thing I was talking about. Maybe we've had our fun with that, but now I don't want to break it. It was expensive. Oh yeah, let's put more gravel down there. That's fine. What's our Y level of the other track over here? That's 67 behind me. So the Y level here is also 67. Would you believe it? That's perfect. So we're not going up or down, we're staying at that level no matter what. So we're coming along that way, we're going to go up here. So I want some gravel, let's try and get myself in line with it. About there, okay, good. So if I place gravel like that, I might need more rail. But more rail is not a problem. Oh yeah, that's fine. Wondering why it didn't stack, because I already got to 64. That'd be why. That would be why. Okay. That shouldn't be too far, should it? No, it's too. It is too far. I need to learn what the distance is. So, bing, 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 bing. Just make a little mess around here. Beautiful. How straight that is. That's on the map. Just incredibly straight. That's a bit boring, if anything, actually, isn't it? Just going along that straight. But that's what they would do if they could. They would just make it go straight. At least it's got a nice view going over the water, and you've got the water both sides. Maybe I should keep that bridging because it'd be interesting. But no, probably don't need it really. But yeah, you've got at least got a nice view going along this straight bit. It is incredibly straight though, isn't it? Not holding enough pavement blocks. Oh, pavement blocks, you mean the gravel, don't you? Okay, fine. Go get more gravel then. More gravel. So that should be coming out of here. Yeah, there's a bit more. I think we're going to need more than that though, aren't we? Let's get some more cobble being crushed down.
Hello. Sloy XP is raiding us with 34 viewers.
Sloy, welcome in. How you doing? I don't think I've had a Sloy raid for a little while. How are you? What have you been up to? You've been streaming for quite a while. You went live, a few hours ago?
Roscoe the Chow has joined the stream.
Roscoe the Chow,
Lyra
welcome
has
in.
joined the stream.
Everyone's joining the stream.
Gia_girl has joined the stream.
Gio. What was Sloy up to then?
Thank you for the follow.
What madness did he get up to? What was he playing even? I can see Liara. Hi Liara, what have you been up to lately? Says the bot. What wants to know the things? What wants to know? If you're not following Sloy, then you're crazy. You should be following Sloy. You're seriously missing out if you're not. But yeah, you might not be because it's a fairly new channel. He had to change his channel name. So go and give Sloy a follow. I need to do the shout outs manually because my mods are not here today.
Sloy XP has joined the stream.
There we go. Here he is. Yeah, go and give him a follow because he's good. He doesn't just stream Minecraft, but he does stream Minecraft. And he is one of my Truly Bedrock server mates. One of the OG Truly Bedrock members, has to be said. And you'll have seen him around. If you're not already following him, you'll have seen him in other people's content because he's in everybody's content on Truly Bedrock. You can't avoid Sloy. Even if you wanted to, which none of us want to. Let me get that in quick. Okay, good. Where's my shovel? The one I'm actually using, that one. So yeah, if you don't know me, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Plod. I am also one of, Truly Bedrock member, but I'm not on Truly Bedrock right now. We are playing Create mod. This is Mr. Bearstone's Create mod pack. It's called Perfect World 2. And it's, funnily enough, his second Create mod pack, and the other one was called Create mod 1. Or Perfect World 1. Because that's how naming conventions work. Needs to be there, doesn't it? Of course it does. There we go. So yeah, this is a single player world. Well, you can see what we're doing. We're making a railway. It's not hard to work out. I've been on a raid stream loop for some time now, says Roscoe the Chow. Excellent. I popped it on just on time to raid another stream. Oh no, so every time you join Sloy's stream, you ended up raiding somebody else. Well, welcome in. It's good to have you over here, however you got here. That didn't go at all well, did it? Let's try that again. So we want to go from there. I'll make it straight this time, shall we? Beautiful, there we go. Okay, now we need to dig out some dirt again. Because otherwise we'll be placing it directly on the grass, and that would be weird. We don't want to be doing that, because not at all what we did over there. The bot says, glad you could be here, Sloy XP. The bot is definitely pleased to see everybody today. What did I miss further up? I missed a few more people, didn't I? I didn't actually say hello to everybody. Anybody else that I missed? I said hi to Leo. I said hi to Gio. DJ Andre, thank you for the follow. I missed you earlier. Thank you. And I think that's it. I think I've got it. Cool. Foxy Cute Fox Girl says, any suggestions on what block would work as a floor with dark wood walls? Dark wood walls. Are you doing stripped dark wood or yeah, presumably you are, or planks. It depends whether it goes too dark, but there's some of the variants of the what's it called? Deep slate, that's what the word. Deep slate looks quite good with dark oak. But it can make everything be a bit too dark. So it depends what, if you light it up sort of nicely, it can make for a kind of an atmospheric build a little bit. But it also depends which of the deep slate variants you go for, because they do vary quite considerably between them. But yeah, some of the new tough blocks actually, if you're in the latest version, some of the new tough bricks and things could go pretty well. I mean, there isn't much that doesn't go well with dark oak, if we're really honest. That's why people like using it so much. It's a very handy thing in that respect. House site with dark oak, polished diorite, says Yoga. Yeah, polished diorite actually with dark oak is very good. You are on the latest. Yeah, so you might like some of the tough stuff. Or yeah, if you want something paler, then yeah, go for the diorite and the calcite. Basically something in the greys. So, and you've got so many grey stuff to choose from. You can go dark with the deep slate, you can go lighter with the calcite and the diorite. You can kind of go for a mid-tone with the tough. You could even just go for good old stone bricks. Because that goes well as well. But I don't think we've helped you much, because we've kind of said, like, anything. Put anything you like with it, it'll be fine. But it's true. Do I have enough rails? Nope. But I've got a solution for that. I haven't shown you this yet, have I? Or even this. There we go. That's what I'm trying to show you. Look at all my rails. I'm not running out of rails. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm just pretending I'm an Enderman and placing dirt in random places. Is that really too... Oh, not enough pavement blocks now. Okay. Fine. We need more gravel. Stone bricks. Go best for spruce. Yeah. They kind of do, don't they? Let's get rid of that as well. I love the extendo grip, but I need to work out how to repower it, how to heat it up. If I haven't got any enchants yet, but if I stuck mending and unbreaking on that could be a thing, right? If it's got durability, then presumably it's affected by mending and unbreaking. Unless you're my older brother who painted his walls black with black carpeting in one room of his townhouse, it seems like walking into a black hole. Wow. A polished andesite? Will that work? Yeah, polished andesite will work. Yes. It's a nice mid-tone grey. Yeah, that'll work with dark oak, I reckon. I'm no expert, by the way. Let me just qualify that. But I think that would work. For what it's worth. Oh, we just yeah. Need to just dig out a few bits. Only a few. That's worked out pretty well though on the whole, hasn't it? I'm just going to fill in these gaps as well because they're a bit annoying. And the other rail is going to come along this side, so that should be fine. Maybe granite. Yeah, obviously it's another colour, isn't it? But will that work? Will that clash with the dark oak at all? Because the dark oak, I mean, it's a dark brown. Granite. I don't know about granite actually. Granite and dark oak. I'm not so sure. It might blend too much if you want contrast. I mean, try it and see. Got nothing to lose, right? Right. We need to do some diggy dig now. Diggy 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 dig dig dig. Didn't mean to dig down there. It's fine. As before, I kind of want to be... Oh, actually, yeah, no, I do need to do a lot of digging because we want to turn the curve graciously. In fact, at this point, this is where we want to get the big guns out. This is where we want to do the things. Okay, I've got way too much stuff in my inventory again. I want that, and I want that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how many at once. Off we go. It's just going to dig all of this out for me. Beautiful. And yeah, we do want to go all the way along. At least most of the way along. Maybe that's enough. Oops. Let's have a little sleep. Granite is red? Yeah, it kind of is. Warm tones go well too, says Roscola Chow. There you go. Granite is a warm tone. And dark oak is actually kind of, I feel it's kind of a warmer block. So yeah, it might well work. If the granite doesn't, then you could, I suppose it's another wood, isn't it? But I was thinking acacia, but maybe not, No, just try stuff. Let us know. My build's usually underground because I'm a fox. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Right, I'm going to do the same thing along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we want all this to be gravel. Well, not all of it, but certainly a lot of it. So that's going to yeah, that of course. Then we're going to bring this around in a lovely curve. So it'll come along roughly where the machine is. Shall I just stand here for a bit? No? No? Got too many drinks in front of me now. Yeah, I'm going to let that one go all the way to the river. that's it. That's far enough. Thank you. Right, so then we're going to bring that around and yeah, get it curving over there somewhere. Good. Track. I'll put the track away. That now. Let's move some things into the inventory. Get those out of there and that one. Good. Put some more of that in there. Excellent. Come this way, please. In fact, we probably want to put a bit of gravel down first, don't we? This will definitely be too far for it to reach. Worth a try. So, about there is where it will reach to, so we'll put gravel along here. And then make the curve maximize. That still looks really quite a steep curve, even though I suppose it's not too bad. It's quite a sharp turn, isn't it? That'll be okay. It'll be okay. I love the auto placing of the gravel though underneath. It saves us so much time. Good. Well, that didn't take too long to get that along here. So now we want to do the same of this track. We want to break it off at this point and make it go along parallel to that one. And then yeah, that one we've only done halfway, so we've got that one coming along to about there. That's where it starts. We've got this one that's going along here that we actually want to reroute and make it go along there. And then the one that we've just been doing, we then want to make that one go all the way over there. So we're kind of... feels like we're satisfying because we've reached the kind of the end. But we've only reached the end from the midpoint on one of the tracks. So actually that's like a quarter of the way there. So far, majority of my builds are underground at bedrock level, obsessed on clearing out all the blocks between bedrock and replacing it with lava and transparent blocks on your single player. Yeah. I don't fancy the lava idea. I suppose if you're putting glass and stuff on top of it, then that's okay. Right, so the bridge is going to be here. Let's just take that out of there. This is one of those... What? I thought I took that out of my offhand. I don't want it in my offhand. Do not be in my offhand anymore. Thank you. This is one of those streams where there's more to do than we've got time to do, and that's okay. I prefer it that way around to the other way around. But it does mean we won't have finished by the time I've finished. Just to let you know. We'll be finishing in about 40 minutes time, so we'll get stuff done. There we go. That's enough to make us know that that's now obsolete. But yeah, we want to do the same thing. We want this to be on a bed of gravel. So, where's my shovels? In fact, the one I'm using is that one, which is about to break. And I want to 1, 2, 3. Want to come along here. Down machine. There goes the breaking shovel. But that won't clear out any of these blocks here, so I just need to bring all of them along to that same level there. The machine does 4 blocks at a time. I could change it actually, because it's higher than it needs to be at the moment, but let's put that block there. Place drills for hills there. Off it goes. Certainly quicker than digging it out manually. Yeah, tinted glass or copper grate blocks. Oh, nice. That would go well with lava. I like that idea. Oh, here we go. What are you doing, Robin? What are you doing? Make the palace red. You love my background music and the game sounds and stuff. I don't know what you're making me do. That's the last one though. Not doing any more of those. DM me if you want me to do some more. There we go. What is this college work you're doing, Robbie? Tell me about it. Does create allow you to make the track into a Y turnout? And my same world has create mod loaded into it. I don't know what a Y turnout is. Thank you very much. Claude, what do you think of Cornish independence? Wow, now there's a topic I wasn't expecting to be talking about today. I don't really know what I think about Cornish independence. I don't think it's viable to be an independent country. But then, yeah, it depends what you mean by viable. Okay, I'll tell you. Well, I don't want to get too critical. I tend to avoid politics on streams, but in general, I am a bit of a federalist when it comes to my politics. So I would rather we didn't have different countries and nations and things. We certainly need constituencies, yeah, to represent local areas. But rather than being separate countries where we're all competing, I just prefer collaborating to competing. So I'd rather we had that. Certainly local autonomy, all for that. But I'm not so keen on everyone doing completely their own thing and being separate. I'm an anti-separatist, I guess. So I guess that explains my views on Cornish independence. It's kind of, no, why bother? Cornwall's got its own identity. It doesn't need to be independent to celebrate that identity. That's kind of what I think. But I know, yeah, that's a controversial view among some quarters. So. Let's also go into the song. Two diverging tracks out of a single track in opposite directions. Two diverging tracks out of a single track in opposite directions without a straight leg out of either. Oh, I see. Yes, I think you can. Yes. Does that help? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that. I think I did it by accident in my last series. Let's have that in there. Be easy to fill in the gaps by replacing the rails, actually. Like that. Magic. We like the magic. We like sleeping as well. So I'd probably want this row of grass to be gravel as well. And same along there. But in fact, we can do this one as it's already dug out. But the other one I'm just going to leave, and we'll still need to come back and do more prettying. It's an ongoing prettying project, which is perhaps harder to say. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I was expecting that to be harder to say than it actually was. So the challenge now is we want to bring this rail round parallel to that one without the curves getting too close together, because We don't want passing trains knocking into each other. I'm expecting each train... In fact, I don't know, is that still too close? I'm expecting... This is 3 blocks wide. I'm expecting the trains to maybe come out an extra block. Maybe that's too far. So we'll allow them to come out half a block beyond the 3 blocks. For walls and things. But there'll be panels and trapdoors and things like that. There won't be a full block. So they should still be able to go past each other with 1 block between them. I would hope. We'll figure that out. Oops. Okay. So we want to bring this round from there. We want to get it going on a diagonal. But that's too close to the rail next door. That might be okay. Does that look like 1 block? Maybe I'll go over another one just to be... That looks too wide. If I were to do it there, I think that keeps the 1 block distance quite nicely. Does that look like 1 block to you? I think that's probably going to be okay. It's quite hard to tell until you've actually got trains going along it. Just fill in the middle bit. That's smaller than 1 block. Yeah, I think you're right. But, But the other one seemed too far over. Have it. So if we try that again, bring it over here. So is that too far apart? Maybe that's the safer way of doing it though. See, that's more than 1 block, isn't it? I mean, it's 1 diagonal block, but that's wider than a... Yeah, squares are wider than a diagonal. We know this, right? That's just maths. Okay, but that's okay. We'll I can't get hungry. Good. We'll go with that. That's fine. Better safe than sorry. I think you are right. I think you're right there. Love the mods. Don't make them work harder. Yeah, I didn't see what the message was, but even though Lawful's not here today, don't be taking advantage, because the auto mod will get upset. It was a Twitch clip. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't like links. It doesn't know where they're from. And the thing is with Twitch clips, it could be anything. But if there's a clip from my stream, then we'll probably go. Put clip trip in chat. What? Okay, I see. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need many more gravel. Which is fine because I've got so much cobblestone. I'm quite happy to get rid of it. Oh, I love the flying. I love the jetpack. Makes life so much easier. I thought I was going up that number then. Okay, let's get rid of some of this dirt and stuff that I don't need. Don't need that or that or that. Don't need that. Don't need that copper. Don't need those sticks. Let's get rid of that into there for now. I don't want that flint. Why have I got... Oh yeah, mechanical saw for chopping down the trees. Let's put that safely away in my backpack. These backpacks are actually kind of full of rail. Oh yeah, I do want the ones that are full of rail, don't I? That'd be quite useful as we're placing rail. Yes, Plod, well done. Right. How many? 1, 1, 2, 3. Good. I think it should be an exception for clips. Well, like I say, it could be a clip from... There's lots of dodgy streams on Twitch. It could be a clip from one of those. There's no way of telling what's a good clip and what's a bad clip without watching it. That URL starts with clips instead of W. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It could be a clip from an adult stream that we don't want on a family-friendly channel. Twitch is not 100% family-friendly. So, yeah, without knowing what the content of a clip is, it's better by default to just ban the clips preemptively. But normally, it's partly because we don't have a mod on the stream today. If Lawful or Kara or Carol was here, I'd say send them the clip and let them view it and decide. I didn't actually pick up any gravel. I just put up more cobblestone. Need to wait for that to come through. Ah, the URL contains the channel. Okay. Oh, so it was a Plodplod clip. Okay. If it was a Plodplod clip, then you're probably all right. But do I have the tools open to me to allow it? I probably don't. No, I should probably sort that out, shouldn't I? But yeah, don't worry. Give me mods. No. No, we won't be doing that. But yeah, don't worry. We'll you can share if you want to share it in a Discord. That's probably the safest way to do it. Go and share the clip in the Discord, and then people can go and look at it in the Discord if they want to. I'm doing it again. I'm flying away without the gravel. Don't let me do it. Don't let me. I've got to stop doing that. And also, how is my jetpack doing? Is it going to run out any minute? Getting a bit low, isn't it? We should probably sort that out while we're waiting for the gravel to come through. It is coming through. So I need some buckets. I've got a bucket. I've got 5 buckets and 16 buckets. Beautiful. That's all the buckets I need then. We need to go into this building through this door. I'll pop our buckets down there. And now we get full of lava like this. I don't like the lack of trust. Okay, so what I want to do now is I get this into there, and I right click on there. Yeah, that's it. Which is not what it says in the instructions. Took me a while to work that out. Had to resort to Reddit of all places to find out how to do this. Oops. Okay, it's full of lava now. I've got 2 buckets of lava I don't want. So filling it up with lava works like that, but filling up with water works differently, which is very annoying. So I want all but 1 bucket now out of there, so I've just got 1 bucket in here. And filling it up with water works like this. You chuck the... Oh, hold on. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Then that didn't happen. So, filling it up with water works like this. You have to put that in the offhand and then throw it. Throw the bucket. Keep doing that until it's full up. But it depends what kind of jetpack you've got. If you've got a different type of jetpack, then they fill up in different ways. So this is the brass one. And the water is the same for the copper one. Let's put that water back. But if you've got the andesite one, then the lava works the same way as the water, not by the clicking on an inventory thing. It's very, very different. Oh, you put it in Discord, thank you. On another streamer, when clips are made of them, it gets posted onto that streamer's Discord page. Then they would sometimes compile them into a short video to post on a YouTube channel. I need to do this. I need to do this. But this one only makes sense of the title. I know most streamers do it. I used to stream. Yeah, Amity did used to stream. Amity, Robin used to stream under the name Amity. Confusing, yes. I know I've got sleeping bags on me, but I'm going to run up to my bed as I'm near it. Here we go. Yeah, I need to do more shorts. Shorts are where it's at. Shorts and TikTok. Still haven't joined TikTok. Going to join TikTok one day. Just not today. Right. That should have, as well as filling up my jetpack, that should give us enough time to actually get some gravel out of here. Look at all that lovely gravel. Right. Didn't get very far, did we? Okay, so now I want the gravel back in my offhand. And we want the train track there. And we need to go and place a bit of gravel where we think the train track's going to run out. So, there. That's my guess. And that's the wrong kind of rail. Bit there. Beautiful, lovely and straight. I love the fact you can just end up standing in it. And we'll do, that's probably not quite far enough that time. Something like that. That's going to be easy. That's going to join up. You know I'm not having to... Yeah, okay. Said your own channel name. Whoa! He's on the caps. That's awesome. I have what needed to stream, but not the courage or esteem to move forward. Oh, you don't need esteem. Look at me. Spav's not very supportive. She'd rather have me quiet all the time, so she teaches ninth graders all day. Yeah, I can understand her point of view, but I also understand yours. Yeah, Mrs. Plod was astonished at how loud it was when I started streaming, because I use a much louder voice when I'm streaming than in normal life. I'm not shouting, but I do raise my voice slightly just to kind of make it sound a little bit more exciting, to be honest, and to kind of enunciate better. I'm a bit of a mumbler in real life. So when I'm streaming, I'm trying to announce my words more clearly, and yeah. So even though my microphone is right here in front of me, I do tend to kind of project my voice a little bit when I'm streaming, and certainly when I'm recording. When I'm recording, if I remember to, if I do it right, then yeah, I definitely sound like I'm shouting across the room sometimes. But you kind of have to make it exciting, especially for the videos. So I'm not shouty, but I certainly do try and raise my voice in the videos just to add that element of, you know, excitement to it. It does sound more exciting. And just talking in a flat monotone, which is probably what you'd normally get from me. Although towards the end of my streams, you'll probably notice I end up talking in a flat monotone because I get tired. Okay, that's nicely filled in. We're going to take this up to the river edge. So we need to bring this platform over here a bit more. This is where I need the fancy grabby thing that Cal Wants Pizza told us about. Which, but I'm worried about the durability of it. So we won't be using that all the time. I need to work out, it said something about like an air pressure pump thing that you can use with it. I need to figure that out. And that means it doesn't take durability damage then. But yeah, that was fun just before the break playing with it. I didn't have anything in my offhand. Oh no, got it. I wasn't holding the gravel, mate. Follow me on Twitter, says PlodPlodBot. PlodPlodBot isn't on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but I don't ever post anything there apart from I'm streaming, and you already know I'm streaming. Don't follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Mastodon and Blue Sky. That's where the fun things are. I've met Mrs. Plod. You have met Mrs. Plod. You didn't meet me at the same time because I wasn't there. Which is my fault. Plod decided to bail to test a Stream Deck. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. But it was worth it. I love my Stream Deck. It's a very, very useful thing. Wouldn't want to be without it now, actually. I would struggle now to stream without it. That's not to say I couldn't do it, because it did break during a stream once. And so I had to make do without it. But it involved thinking about a lot more than I'd normally have to think about. Stream Deck takes a lot of the thinking about stuff. Not as much as the bot does. I love the bot. The streamer bot. Very, very good. But that's partly because I did some extra stuff to make it PlodPlodBot. So much gravel needs placing here. You made Mr. Plod hate to brag because Mr. Plod decided to, yep, Mr. The dogs don't bark and the Pomeranians, I love the word Pomeranian. The Pomeranians are barkless inside the house. Yeah, there is. Nice quote. No, Plod dog. When he was alive, bless him. He was very quiet. He'd be in the room with me when I was streaming. He would just be lying down at my feet, quiet as a mouse. Just be quiet. That's what he did. Just wanted to be in the room with me. That's all he wanted, and he would be just completely quiet during my streams. He would just follow me around. Bless him. Oh, he was great. I do miss him. Holy moly! I just realised you've watched me grow up. Yeah, kind of. I feel like a minor some days, but I mean, I'm many decades old and feel like being called sir or an adult offensive. Yeah, I don't get offended by being called an adult. I'm reading a book at the moment. I'm reading a novel. And it's set in an American sort of business, a company in the US. And in the novel, the people in it call their bosses sir. I never call my boss sir. It's just not in our culture. I don't know if that's a normal thing in America, or if it's just the author of this particular novel had a strange idea of how people speak in a business environment or something, but kind of, no, people don't do that, do they? We need more gravel. Through the internet, yeah, kind of. Hey, Clay Shadows, welcome in. I'm down to my last apple. Need to get more food. Do. And more gravel. All the gravel. Let's go get some food. I don't think I've got much actually. I haven't sorted my food out very well. No, let's just cook some potatoes. Hell. Let's get those cooking up. Take those with us. I have a plan, says Clay Shadows on YouTube. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but I can read you. It takes a while before my chat comes through. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay. There is quite a bit of a delay. There's usually an extra delay on YouTube. YouTube is a little bit slower as a platform for streaming. Don't know why, but it just is.
In 5 minutes.
But also there's an extra delay because of the way the stream is being routed. Goes through a third-party thing. So Twitch is getting that delay as well, but YouTube has an extra YouTube delay. It just does. I think with YouTube it does extra checks along the way, so it's looking for copyright infringements and stuff all the time. So there's a little bit of extra processing that goes on into the stream. Twitch delay is not too bad. Yeah, so Twitch you get it kind of closer to live. But yeah, YouTube you do have a little bit of a delay built in. But it's not on my end. I'm not deliberately putting a delay in. Apart from the fact as I say, I'm going through. In fact, Twitch is going through the same thing. Why am I typing in chat? Just so that I can stream to both platforms, but there's only one stream going out of my computer. So I'm not doubling my internet bandwidth to stream to both platforms. That makes sense. I'm only streaming out once, and then there's a third-party service in the middle that's taking my one stream and sending it to both YouTube and Twitch. If that makes sense. That's how we're technically doing it at the moment. So I don't think there's much of a delay on that service, but there's bound to be a little one. Okay, that should be enough to get us halfway across the river. Lord hates us, confirmed. Yeah, not US. Oh, did you mean US? I don't hate the US, no. Oh, sorry, I missed chat. Lord, if I get married, you're being invited to my wedding, and then the divorce case. Well, that's a bit premature. And then my second wedding. Why not skip the first one? And marry the person you actually want to be with. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Is that not the way it's done these days? God hates us confirmed. I don't hate you. I don't hate the US either. Do you have world edit? You could use it for Rails if you do. No, I'm trying to be really pure. Well, vanilla's not the right word when I'm playing modded, obviously. But I'm trying to, yeah, pure survival behaving, which means you have to do the grunt work. You have to do the grindy stuff for real. Play the game properly, mate. Yeah, so that's kind of, yeah. So it means you get streams like this. But it's fine, it's nice and chilled and I'm not having to think too much, and that's kind of what I need, to be honest.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. I need to scroll down to see what's going on. Clay Shadows is gone. You're my biggest fan. Clay Shadows is my biggest fan. Roscoe LaChow, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Tell me about it. I just rush bought every movie like on every Prime before the tariffs hit us. Oh yeah, the movie tariffs. That's going to be crazy. Well, the tariffs going to work the other way around. So the tariffs are on non-American movies being watched in the US. There's no tariffs on US movies in the UK. So you don't have to binge watch your US stuff in the UK. That will be the same as it always was. There's no plans as far as I know.
Twitch adverts in 1 minute.
Or any reciprocal tariffs. So we're not paying extra. The Americans are paying extra for our stuff. We're not paying extra for theirs. So, I mean, again, I don't want to get too political, but the tariffs actually punish the US more than they punish the countries that he's trying to punish. Which is why the US economy is tanking and everyone else is just watching and going, why did you elect him? But yes, not at all political on this channel. No, not at all. Right, we've got adverts coming up again, so I'm going to take a quick break and we'll just do a little bit more track lane just to bring it up to the other end. And then we're going to raid somebody in a little while. So we'll keep going for maybe another half an hour or so after the adverts. But yeah, going to have a quick break while the adverts are on, and I will see you in a few minutes. Have a stretch. See you in a minute. Hey, oops, that went weird. Welcome back. We're back from the break. Did you have a nice break? Did you have a stretch? Did you get yourself a drink? Did you do all the things? Robin says, gonna watch Gran Turismo for the, I'm gonna word this out, I'm gonna say it right, 93,493rd time later. Good to know you're counting. By the way, Robin, I've got the thing. This is what's meant to play when you join the stream. Let's go and get it. I just remembered I can actually make it play without you doing the thing. So let me go and make it. So here we go. Just to embarrass you. But you did ask me to do this every time you join the stream. So we're going to do it. We're going to test.
Hi chat, what's up? It's Amity here. I've joined. Hi everyone. Say hi to me in the chat.
There you go. Oh, in fact, it's still using your old handle on there. Great. Fun times. Right, let's get on with the game, shall we? Okay, let's bring that flowers in the way. There we go. Did I have stuff in my offhand? Of course I didn't. So that means it hasn't placed any gravel under there at all. Okay, it's easier to undo the rails and redo it. It's all gone wrong, chat. I haven't done it under here either. It's easier to replace the rails than to fill in all the gravel underneath it. So let's just do that. There we go, that's filled in a bit for us. Still need to do a bit, but not as much as it would have been, so let's get under here. I'm glad real railways aren't just built on piles of gravel. I hope they're not. It's a bit boring, isn't it? I kind of want something a little bit more solid underneath them. I know the top of them obviously have gravel between the rails and things, and the sleepers are on a bed of gravel, but not the entire embankment. Okay, there we go. Don't know why I'm filling all this in, because it would do it itself in a minute. I'm doing it now. So this is where we need to start digging out this layer of grass, so that it gets turned into gravel when we bring the rail along. They got concrete supports in real life. I can hear it. I mean, sometimes it is just kind of the earth and stuff. There's a railway line near me that keeps suffering from landslips and things because it was just constructed using, well, earth basically. Now I keep having to come back and shore it up. Yeah, you'd hope most modern rail systems would be a little bit more robust in that. Let's make sure we've got plenty of gravel in the offhand. If we make it all the way over there, we probably can't, can we? We need to get a little bit more down here. Bring that along to there. Can we get it over to there then? We might be able to. Not holding enough tracks. We can soon sort that out. There we go. Now I'm holding enough tracks. Good. And we've lost a bit more gravel down here, but we'll... Do I need to fill it all in? Yeah, I suppose I do. It's getting a little bit tedious. I know I was saying before the stream, gotta do the grind, because it's... But yeah, it is getting a little bit monotonous, let's be honest. But it's fine, it's fine. The end is in sight. I love the way that music does that. Very weird. I like weird. I get that online. What, things being made out of dirt? Sorry, I missed the context of that. Also, railroad tracks in real life have ditches to either side for water drainage, so the tracks won't get waterlogged and start to pump mud up through the gravel, causing the tracks to sink into the ground. That's quite wise. They also don't have floating gravel blocks on top of them because that's a Minecraft exclusive. Lord, what line keeps collapsing? I'm not gonna tell you because it would dox me too much. It's not actually, technically it's not, it doesn't actually collapse. It's more of the embankment around it. It's through a cutting. So it's more a case of what they need to shore up is not the track itself, but the banks. It then goes through a cutting. Keeps getting landslips and the risk of stuff falling onto the track rather than the track falling down. But it's not a main line or anything. I mean, it's part of the National Rail Network, but it's a branch line. It's not part of the main one. But that does happen on the main line model too. Can you tone down the caps a little bit, please, Ruben? Try turning the caps lock off. You're getting a bit shouty, mate. Oh, I didn't do that right. Look, we've got grass on the rails. You can't be having that. And same here, actually. That would be intruding on our train. Can't have any intrusions on our train. That would be terrible. Don't you know? Right, more gravel around here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's get these flowers out of the way because we know they're going to trip things up. I think the grass is okay. But the flowers, not so much. Not holding enough pavement blocks, that means gravel, doesn't it? Not holding enough gravel, okay. Let's fly back, get some more gravel. But this will be the last time, okay? There's no after this time. When we run out of gravel, we'll stop the stream. So we will empty our inventory of all the other stuff first. Oh, did I didn't pick up the potatoes that I was cooking. I'm a bit hungry. Probably need to do that as well. Didn't pick them up. Oh no, I did. Let's have a munch on those. Are these why the trains are always delayed to college? Maybe. It happens on the main line. No, not really. Take the same line. I don't go to London much. I'm a shouty man. That track fact is very true in the USA. UK tracks are far more superior maintained. It's not often you hear that. And in better condition. I mean, actually, you're probably right, because in the US, passenger rail is not such a big thing, is it? I know there are some, but nowhere near as big a network as in Europe. UK tracks far more superior maintained and in better condition. We have the fun train videos of trains wobbling side to side, making you seriously think the train will tip over going down the tracks. Wow. Ouch. Your transit is messed up when the UK's better at it than you. Well, yeah. Very true. I have the same track behind my house that goes right by my wife's house a few miles down the line. It all depends how much money the railroad is willing to put money into keeping up to standards. Scary, isn't it? It's scary. It's still the safest way to travel. Statistically. Far safer than road or air or any of those things. Far fewer people die on railways than on roads. I was meant to be picking up gravel. We know this, don't we? And apparently I have none. And I was flying off with 61 pieces of gravel, which is not enough. But I don't have any gravel to collect. Because we need to make more of it. Okay. We'll get this going, but we might not take it back. I might have to renege on that. Let's get rid of this dirt in my inventory because that's taking up valuable space. Dirt. And flint. But I have stuff in here I wanted to get rid of. I do. Look at all this stuff. I don't want this either. Let's clear out the rubbish from my backpack while I'm here. While we're doing the cleary out thing. There we go. Anything else in the backpack? Oh, I think everything in there is stuff I want in there. Okay. Means I can pick up more of this. How many spare inventory slots have I got? Oh, I could try and get rid of some of that lava. They're taking up space. Let's put loads in the backpack. Let's get the buckets out of there. I'm not using my shield at the moment. Okay, that means we've got quite a few more slots. I don't know, maybe everything should be nationalised. I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? I mean, we've had both in the UK, and we're kind of going back towards public ownership again. But under the previous time, it was publicly owned. It still wasn't well funded. So to be honest, it's not about public or private ownership. It's just about making sure it's properly funded. So if it's publicly owned and publicly funded, and great, it needs to properly be funded though. Can't take it off to pay for other public services instead. And same with private. If they're just taking the money out for shareholders and not investing it, then you've got the same problem. So it's not about whether it's public or private. It's literally how it's managed. And both can manage things well, and both can manage things badly. But if a private company is running a public service badly, then yeah, the government then does need to step in and say, hold on, there's standards that you need to adhere to here. So it is tricky though. It's tricky to know what the best thing is. I said we wouldn't fly back, but I don't have much gravel on me. So we'll do a little bit. Look, we're very near joining it up to where it needs to be, so maybe that's what we're meant to be aiming. Right, we should now be able to place this over here. Straight, please. Lovely weather. Yeah, we should hope we've got enough gravel to get over. We're going to get over there. We're going to join it up. That's what I'm determined to do. But first we need to dig this out. Yeah, we will need to go back and get more of that gravel then. Sorry, I came over too soon. Came over prematurely. I'm a racing driver. I think public transport is better than driving. I wrote about it in my English language UCC. It's certainly more efficient. Certainly more efficient and better for the environment. But we need to build this up, don't we? Let's build this up with the dirt I've got. Otherwise we'll be trying to fill it up with gravel that I don't have. that angle there. So it needs to come all the way along like that. Oh, now we're placing gravel. That's okay. We've got loads of gravel being made at the other end, so I suppose that's okay. Let's get this tree out of the way, shall we? So for that, I'm going to need one of them and one of them. That's better. Let's see what we're doing now. Except it's dark because it's night time. Did I put my sleeping bags away? There, okay. I must have put the other one somewhere, but I do have, for some reason, 3 sleeping bags I'm carrying around with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Back in the 1900s, the railways were more electrified railroad lines in the States than they do now due to politics. You definitely had more of them in the States. Yeah, I've seen the maps. I've seen the maps of how it's changed over time. It's scary. It's scary. Freight traffic is now priority over passenger, and track standards are set to bare minimum for maximum profit. It's sad. It really is sad. Because America would be great if it had a decent railroad network, however you want to pronounce it. It's just, it would work so much better. Says having not been to America for many years. But yeah, it's just, you kind of just see the potential, and you see how much driving there is that goes on. How many of those trips could be rail trips instead. So how much traffic you could take off the road to make it better for everybody else. Because that's the real advantage to public transport, right? The people that do need to drive then have clear roads to use. And then just to convince people that they're not in that bracket. That's the struggle we always have. Even though we've got decent public transport over here, there are still people who will say, oh, I need to drive because... then they come up with some excuse that's kind of... Yeah, no, you don't actually need to drive. What's the statistic? The majority of journeys in the UK are under 5 miles in length. It's kind of walk it. Goodness sake, get on, get a bike. Yeah, it's amazing that people are that lazy, but they are. Okay, we are going to get some more gravel just to join that bit up to that bit, and then we'll see who's around to stream, to Twitch, to what's the word? To raid. Yes. You can tell I'm getting tired. It's the end of stream because I can't find the words. I heard in the US passenger trains pull over and wait for freight. Is that true? Pretty much for priority freight trains like container and auto track. I love cycling. Cycling is so cool. I love cycling too. I keep going into my storage, but that's not where I'm going to get the gravel from. Look at all that. That'll get us there. That'll do what we need it to. Plod, I'm going to DM you the full verse of which you're being sampled for. Okay, it'd be good to know the context. Thank you for that. Yeah, I love cycling too. I haven't cycled a lot, actually, since COVID. I used to cycle to work every day, but I don't work remotely. Well, I do work remotely, but not somewhere I need to cycle to anymore. So, you're very loud, Robbins. Very loud. I like the bird song though. So yeah, I haven't cycled regularly for quite a while, but I do enjoy it when I do it. But the other weekend I went kayaking, which is kind of the opposite of cycling because it's using your arms instead of your legs, but it's still, you know, propelling yourself along. And it's something really satisfying about knowing that you've gone completely under your own steam. We are going to bring it up to this level. But for now, I just want to join it up. Like that, just because it's joined up, even though it's a really stupid bend. we've achieved the objective of joining it up so that then goes all the way to the village. And then actually we need to carry on with this one all the way, I said, to the village. Well, actually there is a village over there, but that's a coincidence. It's the wood farm is over there. Cool. We've kind of achieved something. There's a lot more to do. I'm happy with that. I'm going to head home. Then we'll have a little look around. My dad just fixed my bike. Well done, Dad. They're tricky things to fix, actually. I have fixed my bike up a few times. My bike is old. I got it in 1996. My bike, and it's still going. It was before bikes had suspension. So it's not the most comfortable ride. But it's my bike. I've been riding it all that time. Cycling's back on it. Good. It's good time of year. Good weather for it. Good weather. I need to find a bicycle to get back to cycling. Most are too small for me. Getting the right size one can be tricky. That bike's older than me. It is. That bike is older than you. Right, let me dump some stuff in here now, including all that lovely gravel and some of this rail. And that's it. I'll keep the rest of the stuff in there. And then we're going to hit the raid. I've still got the stuff in the offhand. Oh, how do I do this? I'm in... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. In third person mode, because I'm talking to you. There we go. Look at me holding my backpack. Right. We're gonna hit the raid button though and see who is around. So let me hit this button here. And we'll get some stuff in the chat for us to copy and paste into our Lucky Victims Twitch channel. So let me go and see who is around and who we shall raid. We are going to raid a channel. Going to look at who I'm following. Who is streaming. Oh, Jade's still going. Okay, well let's go and see Jade because we haven't seen... It's normally Jade raids us, not the other way around. So it'd make a change for us to raid Jade because she's normally coming in and raiding us at this point in the evening. So let me just check that she's not. Wait, what? Her stream's frozen. She's kind of talking. She might be finishing. I don't know. If she is finishing, we'll raid into whoever she's going to raid. So we're going to raid Maribel Jade. If you don't know Jade, she is one of my my teammates over on Truly Bedrock, my server mates. And she's brilliant. She's lovely. Big Star Wars fan. It was, of course, May the 4th yesterday. So, yeah, go and give her Star Wars love. And yeah, just make sure she's not about... No, she's not raiding out. She's talking about a unicorn or something. I don't know. Cool. But yeah, thanks for being around. Sorry, there's more chat coming in. I've a 1950 farm tractor that's probably older than you. That's a pretty old tractor. Yeah, no age in chat, thanks. Yeah, it's one of our it's one of our rules, Robin. We don't talk about our age in chat, please. Thank you. Exactly as Roscoe says. I know it's public information, but yeah. To be fair, your real life identity isn't necessarily linked, although I know who you are. I don't know if that's all that public. But anyway, we're going to raid Jade. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Monday. We'll probably be back on Truly Bedrock maybe next Monday, or we might be doing some weird nothingness stuff. I don't know, but we'll see what it's like. But yeah, have a lovely, lovely week. And yeah, see you then. There might be a video of what we've done today out of the weekend. Bye now.
In downloads. Thank you. Yes. Alrighty. So let's.
Hello there.
What? What?